Good morning, 8th of October 21. Associations 46. Consuls still have to manage the association's issue. I discovered in Bilbao we have two statutes, one approved by the Basque government, one internal of 100 years old from the Consuls Association. Now, the binding one is the Basque Government Association statutes. Therefore, there should be no discrimination is the point number one of every human. We cannot discriminate general consuls and the honorary consuls regarding if we want to be proposed as dean or president of any association. Every member must have a right to really be eligible for elections. Another question is that if no one wants to vote for me, of course, then I would never ever get this position. But perhaps the ideas that any member has in any association are good and should be voted for. And these should be accounted for the intrinsic value, like I made in IMEC, for example. Perhaps we should really report that bullying is a huge issue worldwide, and as a free association, we really recommend that the Finnish Kiva system is implemented worldwide for kids 6 years old because it costs $1 per year. Why not? Then perhaps we should also recommend that the tax issues between different European countries or world countries for Zs and for millennials entering the labor market have to be really negotiated and debated. There is huge arguments that this barrier of taxes of 64% will not allow never the Zs to enter the labor market. Perhaps we, the consuls, know a little bit more about this. And perhaps local consuls honorary out of 40, we have more vote locally worldwide. So perhaps these diplomatic issues, instead of being decided by general consuls that are foreigners being paid by another country, perhaps local consuls, either in Singapore, either in China, either in France, Australia, New Zealand, in any country of the world, perhaps we know better our country, our land, our skies and our seas, and perhaps we will defend better our trends. This was the reason why I saw these statutes and then I fought for them. And also I believe that now it is time, 2 years later, that we look at this situation in this association here, because in some other Spanish consuls associations, they do allow the honorary consuls to be proposed or elected as dean or president. Why not? Perhaps they have better ideas. Why not? Perhaps there is a better rostering every year of president, every year of directors, instead of 100 years a dictator as really the president of the Consul Association. This should not be the case. I believe that it should be better in the world that we rotate, and those that have better ideas, more energy, should be put forward in the football pitch and then defend better the local association of consuls. I think it is very important to empower this worldwide, because perhaps locally we have better solutions. For example, in the case of Finland, now why are not Finnish companies investing in the Basque country? It's very simple. We can really explain the tax, the 5 institutions, the barriers of bureaucracy, and so on. And perhaps one country in the world can really tackle these issues and solve them so that perhaps the others would follow. And this is free. Another advantage of consuls is that we, honorary consuls, we cost zero. So why not really make the most of this? And thank you very much indeed for your time. Have a nice weekend. Bye.